In September 2025, the streets of Nepal erupted in chaos. A generation fed up with corruption, nepotism, and a social media ban took matters into their own hands. This is the story of how Gen Z in Nepal brought down Prime Minister KP Sharma, only in a fiery uprising that shook the nation. Welcome to Freedom Flicker, let's dive in. The spark that ignited Nepal's Gen Z uprising was a government ban on social media platforms like Facebook and TikTok in early September 2025. This wasn't just about silencing memes, it was about control. Young Nepalese were already furious over rampant corruption, with politicians and their Nepo kids flaunting wealth while youth unemployment soared to 20%. The ban was the final straw. It targeted an online movement exposing corrupt officials and their families, and Gen Z wasn't having it. They took to the streets, demanding accountability, transparency, and the restoration of their digital voices. On September 8, 2025, protests exploded across Kathmandu and other cities. Defying curfews, Gen Z protesters stormed the parliament, setting parts of it on fire. They also targeted the offices of the Nepali Congress and the homes of prominent politicians. Clashes with police turned deadly. 19 people lost their lives, including 17 in Kathmandu, and hundreds were injured. Police used tear gas, rubber bullets, and even live ammunition, but the youth stood their ground. By September 9th, the pressure was too much. Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli resigned, marking a historic victory for Nepal's youth, but the cost was high and the nation was left reeling. With Ali gone, Nepal faces an uncertain future. The social media ban was lifted, but the anger remains. Protests continue, with some calling for systemic reform and others even demanding the return of the monarchy. Kathmandu's international airport was shut down, and the Nepali army took control, signaling the gravity of the crisis. Analysts compare this uprising to youth-led movements in Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, where Gen Z toppled governments. The question now is, can Nepal's youth turn their passion into lasting change? And what does this mean for the rest of the world? One thing's clear, Gen Z is a force to be reckoned with. Nepal's Gen Z uprising shows the power of a generation united against injustice. From Kathmandu to the world, young people are rewriting the rules. What do you think? Can Gen Z change the future? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe to Freedom Flicker for more stories of rebellion and change. Let's keep the spark alive.